Today, NBA 2K18 tutorial number 9. I'll be showing you guys the best custom jump shot available in the game that is guaranteed to help you get both limitless range and catch and shoot badges on my career on the park and pro-am super fast. This best jump shot is crazy. Take a look at the stats here, 36 out of 64. From deep, from freeze, in my career. That's a heck of a custom release. And this custom jump shot belongs to none other than the B-Ball Kid, the #1 Xbox One free agent in 2K, and he is the highest rated player in the park earlier with a 90 overall, and his free ball, because of his custom shot, is cash, money, whatever you want to say it, is swish bombs all day long. The results don't lie. Like, look at the stats with this custom jump shot by B-Ball Kid. That's staggering. And this is like every game for him. Look at this, perimeter shots, 34 out of 44, 54. That is an insane custom jump shot that I'll be showing you guys later. So I accept defeat to B-Ball here. Normally I show my footage, but just his jump shot setup is #1. I mean, I have the moves to do it. Like, I'm going to teach you guys the dribble moves to get a shot off, but his custom jump shot is out of this world. So I'll be showing you guys his custom dribble package and his custom shot for his sharpshooter, and it's insane and green all day. So there are required dribble package in order to do the separation move correctly to get the shot off. And as some of you might already know, there's actually no step package this year. So what you want to do is that you actually want to find the right hesitation package. So these are the moves that B-Ball uses. But the key one that you want to make sure that you have as the same is actually the size up hesitation combo. You want to make sure you set that to normal 1, because that's the one that actually gives you the biggest step back for the biggest separation you will find in 2K18 for Sharpshooter for free balls. And here is the jump shot. What I consider the best custom jump shot in the game, because B-Ball himself can shoot over 60% plus on open 3-point attempts with this jump shot. And yep, the base is the jump shot 32, the release is amateur 2, and the release 2 is release #1. This shot is incredibly fast, but its trigger point is also very easy to read for B-Ball, so he can green a lot of these. So I'm going to show you the dribble move that he uses, and me too, to create the separation where he unleashes this release for limitless range free balls all day long. So the first move that I'm going to show you is the straight step back, and to do this move you just gotta hold turbo and flick the right stick away from the basket. This move is incredibly effective to earn badges in my career because the AI defender has a full second of delay as you do the step back. So check out B-Ball using his custom release here alongside with the step back move coming out of dribble package, hesitation, normal #1. Okay, remember that? You can see B-Ball, hold turbo, flick the right stick back, and he shoots with square. For those of you wondering what to shoot with, always shoot with square if you're doing a pull-up shot, because it's just faster than a right stick. And especially if you're going step back, you gotta wait for the step back animation to finish, and when it does, if you switch to square, it's as fast as it gets. Obviously, B-Ball missed it there. I am going to show you some misses because the point is he doesn't hit all of them, but he hits 60% plus. 60% plus is a ridiculous percentage, even if they are open shots. I don't care what level you're playing on. That's a heck of a custom jump shot. You can see him demonstrated here again. It's just so good. The release point is right around where the meter is, and it's just green all day. It's like a muscle reflex if you work long enough on it, because the shot has just such a clear cut release point, and it's super fast as you saw earlier and as you can see. So if you get the timing down and you can read the release point with the step back, this is all levels of deadly. And you can see he's earning badges super fast, and this is green after green after green. Check out the stats here. He took 54 3-point shots out of the step back move, and they were all open, and he hit 34 of them. He also went 35 of 56 from deep freeze, and because it is a step back move, this also gives him dribble drive success, which adds to your ankle breaker. So the man got 4,800 points for ankle breaker, 16,240 for perimeter shots, and 19,040 for deep freeze. This is one game, okay? This custom jump shot is out of this world. And you can see me demonstrate the step back move here to you guys with my sharpshooter. I did not use the release, and I decided to play on Hall of Fame just to compare, and the step back move is still great. You can see the step back gives you a lot of open shots, and I did hit a pretty good percentage on Hall of Fame here. After the patch, the ratings are boosted. So the step back move is golden, but my release is not as good as B-Ball, so you can see I'm not getting that many greens. You gotta try his custom release and let me know how you guys do it. And by this time, because it's a Hall of Fame, my percentage just went down. I think I was around 40% here. But you can see the step back move still working great. Huge separation, and you can see that delay by the AI defender. You'll get the shot a lot more often than you don't. And also, you can also add another dribble to it. I have taught you guys the Hesi escape earlier this year. And to do a Hesi escape, you must hold turbo and flick the right stick towards the ball hand, right? So if your ball is on your right hand, you want to hold turbo and flick the right stick to the right because it's ball hand. And then obviously right after the Hesi is finished, you want to trigger the step back, hold turbo, flick the right stick back, and you get a Hesi escape step back, which is even bigger separation. And this will create even more space, but I do recommend you have at least bronze level Limitless Range. You can do this for the badge, but as your Limitless Range badge gets higher, Hesi step back is inside. You can see B-Ball bringing the ball up. He's going to Hesi out here. Right there, when the pick comes, he's about to Hesi. Check it out, Hesi, step back. Look at that, that separation is even bigger. And once again, you can see the AI defender freeze up a little bit. And obviously, B-Ball greens everything because his custom jump shot is the best I have ever seen in my life. There is the Hesi step back again, and then the green. Like, this is no joke. This man with this custom jump shot greens everything. And you can see yours truly here, I'm doing the same move. I'm just not greening it because I don't have this custom jump shot. I have the Dirk Nowitzki shot here, and it's just not nearly as good as B-Ball's. So for those of you grinding the badges and wanting to hit the deep range freeze, I suggest you fully adopt the step back move that I've showed you guys with the dribble packages. Dribble package hesitation normal 1. And you can also do my Hesi escape here, as you can see with the step back, huge separation. Lots of open shots. But you gotta add in my man B-Ball's release because it's just ridiculous the amount of greens he does. Like, I mean, he was what? I'm 50% here on Hall of Fame, but still, the man took 59 frees and hit 38 of them. That is out of this world. That is not just stick skills, that is timing, muscle reflex, and his release is just so good. So fast, so balanced. And you can see the Hesi step back here once again. Look at that separation I have between me and Bayless. With Limitless badge, that is a open free all day long. Now, and here, as I promised you guys throughout the course of the year, I will show you guys my 2K18 settings just to update you guys as I do make changes to them in different game modes. So make sure you do use the same settings for the best tutorial results. So in case you're earning badges, you're doing the step back move, you're doing the free balls, make sure you always have the same settings that I do, especially camera settings because of the angle of it. So the important thing that I gotta show you guys is that you want to go to game plan and you want to go to your coach settings. Doesn't matter what mode you play in, you always want to keep it as those ace off, as I taught you guys earlier, defensive communication on, and make sure your play vision and all that is exactly the same as this. And the camera angle, you also want to make sure is as follows, because this will allow you to, you know, whatever you see on my tutorials, this is camera angle. So based on just, you know, memory, conditioning, and muscle reflex, you probably want to play in the exact same camera angle, so you know, you get to play in what I see or what you see in the tutorials, alright? And last but not least, make sure you disable skip pass so you can get the katana. And you also want to make sure your icon passing is at full receive control. I'll talk about those later in this weekend's tutorials, but make sure your controller settings are as such. And coming up this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, as all of you have asked, yes, there will be freelance offense and money plays for 2K18 that I have designed for you guys coming this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I consider the freelance, you know, changes that I'm about to show you and the manipulations that I've made and the way I'm going to teach it to you, the best I've ever done in 2K tutorial ever. I've never made a freelance offense this good. Some of my family and friends, also money and other players that I play with have already seen some of this in person, and they tell me it is the nastiest thing ever. So I will be showing you guys that on Saturday and possibly Sunday. It will be about 3 parts because there's 3 levels to it, but it's going to be great. And for those of you who asked for defensive settings, you know I have delivered already. Freaking 35-40 minute video on every defensive setting that I explained to you guys. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you go to the all tutorial playlist and check it, because I will piggyback off that defensive settings tutorial for the entire year. And for some of those who, you know, saw the video and stuck with it, I appreciate that. So there's no other way I could have done it, guys. I'm sorry, because you guys asked for all settings. I gotta all do it in one. I think last year I did settings separately in 10 different tutorials. Like, that didn't help me, and that didn't really help you guys because it took too long to produce. And like, by the time I was releasing the videos, I was already on different defensive systems already, so that didn't really help. So make sure you guys watch that defensive settings tutorial that I released on Wednesday, or tutorial number, I think 8 on the all tutorial playlist. I will be making different defensive system because that one I consider as a system you ideally want to use if there is a 1 or 2 non-shooters on the court alongside a stretch 4. That's why I was really using the moderate setting there. But obviously you can use that. You can use those settings that I showed you in that video for every team, right? The different teams require different settings, and the team you have allow you to run different settings too. Because some of you ask me, oh, why did you go moderate and harder than poor? This is because I feel like I can close out on them. So as time develops, I'll be showing you guys different systems. Some of your favorites from last year will come back. The switch all defense, that I will be showing you guys how to run that. That's very good for 5 out and on my team because of the fact that everybody has shooters everywhere. And yeah, if there's shooters everywhere, you gotta run that switch all defense. And I'll show you guys how to do that maybe sometime next week. So as always, thanks for coming by. Please leave in the comment section of what you want to see. And on Saturday and Sunday, it's gonna be great. That freelance offense I have designed for you guys, it's so beautiful. It's awesome. It's like money plays and freelance, a whole new level. Like, I'm taking it to a whole new level this year. It will not be the same as what you have seen from me in previous year about freelance and money plays. I figured out ways to combine both and make them just all work for you in perfect flow. Okay? And yep, thanks for coming. I will see all of you Saturday and Sunday with freelance offense and money plays.